Hello friends, I am Sohail Gori. Today you are watching a very important lesson and it is regarding how to solve the reading passages in minimum time in the examinations. For your better understanding, I have chosen a very important reading passage for you, that how you can solve particularly the list of the headings. Before starting the list of the headings finding answers, I suggest you that you are supposed to have an idea about the reading passage. For that, you will be reading the title. The title of this passage which is in front of you is the glass. Here is the glass. Okay, the next comes the subtitle, which is capturing the dance of light. So the topic of glass, the passage is about with perspective that how light is used in combination of glass to help the mankind. After this, you will be reading one starting sentence of each paragraph. Paragraph A says, the first line, glass in one form or another has been in noble service to humans as one of the most widely used of manufactured materials, certainly the most versatile. It can be imposing as a telescope mirror, means underline the telescope word, the width of the tennis court, as small as simple as the marble rolling across dirt. So whatever the common nouns or proper nouns you find there, keep underlining them. You are supposed to keep underlining the facts given as well. Now comes the second. On the horizon are optical computers. Well, the word optical computer is in paragraph B. Underline it. These could store programs and process information by means of light. Okay, now onwards. Jump to C. As it is not only in technology and commerce that glass has widened its horizon, the use of glass as art, a tradition going back at least Roman times, means glass is being using in the past as well. So not all the glass technology that touches our life is ultra modern. Consider the simple light bulb. Means that everything which is about the technology, the glass technology, it is not ultra modern. It is not ultra modern. This way we are making the sense of the sentences. Now E. The secret of the versatility of the glass, that how we say that glass is a versatile product or item, it lies into its interior structure. Then you can jump to the last one. Today, scientists continue to experiment with new glass mixture, building designers test their imaginations with applications of special types of glass. Means that today scientists are making a different type of a glass, a special type of a glass. What it would be, that we will be reading it when we will need it. But now in the start we are having an idea all about this, that this is a glass and it is one of the most versatile and widely used material. It is used as the telescope mirror, the tennis court, and a small like rolling across dirt. Then it's used in optical computers. Well, then we know that okay, C says that it was used in the history. Then it comes that okay, not all the glass technology that touches it is not ultra modern, means it is being used already, serving the humanity also. The versatility of the glass lies in interior structure, and the last says that scientists are using special types of glass. So now jump to the questions. This idea you will be making in the first 2 minutes maximum, and then jump to the question. Do not read each and everything of the passage first. Now, the instruction says that reading passage 1 has 6 paragraphs. Do not forget to read the instructions. First, you have to read the instructions. Choose the most suitable heading. You have to choose the most suitable heading. This is the keyword for each paragraph from the list of the headings below. Appropriate number 1 to 8 is boxes 1 to 5 on the answer sheet. So here you are having, these are the list of the headings, and here are the paragraphs for which you have to find the most suitable out of these. For instance, for paragraph A, answer is X. X means the 10 everyday uses of glass. So the first 2 lines are very important. If the first 2 lines are giving you the sense out of this, means it is in the noble service of the human, most widely used manufactured material. Then we read already rolling across dirt, tennis court, telescope mirror, then television signal across nations, glass, ceramics, serving as the nose cones of the missiles, and crowns for teeth. So these are few of the things which are of the common or the daily use of the human man. So everyday uses of glass has been talked about in paragraph A. Before we read the other paragraphs, first of all we should have marked the keywords of the list of the headings given. First, you see the growth in the market of the glass craft, means the growth market of the glass, computers and their dependence on glass. So the dependence of computer, dependence on glass. What makes glass so adaptable? So adaptability is a keyword. Historical development of glass. Historical, the word historical, not history, historical means outstanding. Historical, it is misprinted. Scientists' dreams cost millions. Architectural experiment with glass. Scientists' dreams. Okay, it's a small heading, so you can underline everything, but the concept is there's a scientist's dream. Architectural experiment with glass. Experiments, but the keyword is that architectural experiments. Glass art galleries flourish. Galleries flourish. Exciting innovations in fiber optics. Fiber optics. Innovations in fiber optics. A former glass technology. Earlier times technology in the glass, which was earlier being used. Wherever it will be talked about, we will be marking it back. Fine. Now start reading the B. The B first line says that on the horizon are the optical computers. So this paragraph can be about the optical computers. So is the exciting innovation. It is striking us that this can be, number 8 can be its heading, but we have to verify it. These could store, program and process information by means of light. Then you start scanning it up. See that either this is what the writer of the passage is saying or telling you the same thing about the fiber optics all the time, or the optical computers. Optical computer is not optical computer, it is a little different. We have to find answer like either it is fiber optic is different from optical computers, but we have to read little more. Electrons and pulses would travel over now, and the pulses would travel over glass fiber, not copper wire. Here it is telling us that it's about the fiber optic. We have to verify that either they are just mentioning it over here or they are covering it over the whole paragraph or not. The machine could function hundreds of miles faster than today's electronic computer. Versatility, information. Today these fiber optics, again fiber optic, are used to obtain clearer image of smaller and smaller objects ever before. So the things, then optical instrument emerging, a new generation of optical instrument is emerging that can provide detail. So all around it's about fiber optic. We cannot link it with any other heading given. So for paragraph B, the best heading is, the most suitable heading can be 8. Now same we will be reading for D, because okay, when you mark it 8, you just circle it up, so it would, when you are trying, it can be repeated, you can get confused it with some other paragraph as well, but keep it in mind that this is used mostly. Two paragraphs cannot be having one heading at a time. They will be having different headings in IELTS examinations. So if you are sure about this one, because no other heading is matching with the reading passage or the paragraphs given, so keep it out of your mind now. Now the others are in our mind, and we are going for the C one. The C says, but it is not the technology, but it is not only in technology and commerce that glass has widened its horizon. The use of glass as art, a tradition going back at least Roman times, it also that time is also booming. Nearly everywhere it seems men and women are blowing glass and creating works of art. I didn't sell a piece of glass until 1975, Dale surely said, smiling, for in the 18 years since end of the dry spell, means earlier, he was not making any business with the selling of the glass pieces. He has become one of the most financially successful artists of the 20th century. He now has new commission, means his business is booming. A glass sculpture for the headquarter building of a pizza company, for which his fee is $500,000. Means it is something. Earlier the glass was not the technology, but it was not only widen its horizons in commerce, it is the use of glass as art was earlier time. It's becoming nearly everywhere. It seems men and women are blowing glass. So means that it is about something that the technology is growing. Means the market of the glass is, so here you are, growth in the market for the glass craft. Because the artist, Dale Shohley, now he is having a growth in his business. So glass sculpture, and successful artist of the 20th is now his new commission, a glass sculpture for the headquarters. So for C, the best heading is the first one. Mark it here and circle it up. Okay, then start reading the D. But not all the glass technology that touches our life is ultra modern. Consider the simple light bulb. At the turn of the century, most light bulbs were hand blown, and the cost of one was equivalent to half. Then just scan it up, read it in your minds. Then the price of the bulb plunged. Small wonder the machine, called one of the great mechanical achievement of all times. This is the word, mechanical achievement of all times. It's very simple. A narrow ribbon, molten glass, travels over moving belt through the waiting molds, puffs of compressed air, and then shape the glass. 66,000 bulbs at an hour compared to 1,200 a day produced by 4 glass blowers. So it is something that it was the price of a bulb, plant, small wonder. Corning machine, machined by Corning in 1920, lighted a nation, and it was a great mechanical achievement of all time. These two sentences giving us actual heading of the whole paragraph. So it is for paragraph D. So what comes to your mind? It is a historical development. Yes, it is a historical development of glass, means remarkable. So here you have number 4 for this. Then come E. Okay. Secret of the versatility of the glass lies in its interior structure. It's about like adaptability is getting strike to me. Although it's rigid, like a solid, atoms are arranged in a random disorder fashion. Characteristics of a liquid. In the melting process, the atom disturbed from the normal position in the molecular structure before they can find their way back to the crystalline arrangement for the glass. This looseness in molecular structure giving the tremendous formability. The word formability is telling us that it can be changed into any form. So what makes glass so adaptable? With the keyword, it's clear it is the heading 2. Is it easy to find? Now F. F is today scientists continue experiments with new mixture of building. Designers test their imagination with applications. Types of glass means experiments with new glass mixture. Experiments. Architectural experiment with glass can be, but we should be verifying it. After reading the very first line, we can choose that it is heading number 6 is the most suitable. Now verify that okay, it is all about the experiments or they are talking about something else. So scientists continue to experiment with new glass mixture, building designer test imaginations with application special types of glass. London architect Mike Davies sees even more dramatic building. So you just read it in your mind. Glass is the great building material, dynamic skin. Glass will change. Okay. In New York could perform a symphony of color of glass in them. So it's all about experimentations with the glass. Instantly glass as instant curtain is available now. Cost exorbitant as the glass changing color instantly. The way to the fulfillment. So it's all clear that it's about this one. Now you have invested time reading each and every detail which was there. You have gone through whole the passage. Later it would become very easy for you to solve it up. So it's about the Corning machine. We read in paragraph D that about the Corning machine. What was happening in the Corning machine? That is very simple. A narrow ribbon of molten glass travels over a moving belt, steel in which there are holes. So there is a moving belt. So it is the belt which is moving, or iron belt, or the moving belt. So it is the molten glass. 6 is the molten glass. Molten glass. So these are air is being means the glass has been and air is being puffed in the molds. The word mold was there, and this way we have solved it up. We have read it all here in paragraph D. Fine. So then the last questions 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. So this way, look at the list below of the uses of glass. How glass is being used. According to the passage, state whether these uses exist today. We have to answer these questions 9 to 13, A, B or C. If it is existing today, if the use exists today, then answer is A. If it's in the future, B. If the use will not is not mentioned, if the uses are not mentioned by the writer, then answer would be C. Dental fitting. What about dental fitting? It was in paragraph A. It said that, okay, the crowns for teeth. So it is using, its answer is A. Optical computers. Optical computer was the first line in paragraph B. On the horizons are optical computers. These could store, could not. They are not in at present. They could be, means they can be used in the future. So it's B here. 11 sculptures. Sculptures, I reckon it was in C somewhere. So sculpture was, yes, here it was. A glass sculpture for the headquarter building of a pizza company. So he now has a new commission. So it is now. It is being used in as sculptures to make them. Fashions, particularly I have read all the passage and all the paragraphs, and I have found that the word fashion is used, but it was used here, no other where. Glasses, instant curtain is exorbitant as the glass changing color instantly. Here somewhere in paragraph F. Nowhere. Fashion has not been talked about anywhere. So it has not been mentioned by the writer. So it's C. What about curtains? So here the word curtain is in C. You see here glasses, then instant curtain. Yeah. Glass that will change from clear to opaque at the push of a button that gives you instant curtains. Glass will change clear. It's gift that it is in future. Will is giving it, but we read more. Glass as instant curtain is available now. This line is telling that it is available at present. So if you take more time solving question 1 to 5, you are investing time to solve it up, to read. You have invested time, and the rest of the questions in the passage, you can solve them less than 5 minutes. So do not get afraid, do not get frightened, do not get panic if you are taking more time solving first few questions of your reading IELTS passages. So I hope you will be following these techniques and solving your reading passages questions and their answer in minimum time to score 9. You can score 9. Many of my students have scored 9 this way. So you can also. Thank you. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you.